There's a trend right now that's happening in immigration court. If you have a master hearing coming up and you have been here less than 2 years, you are a target of what is happening right now. This started happening on Tuesday and is happening in courts across the country. The courts that have reported it are Miami, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Arizona, New York, Seattle, but there may be more courts as well. And it's happening almost like a sting operation. Basically, anyone who has a court for a master hearing, meaning it's not your final hearing, and you've been here less than 2 years, this is the trend, this is what the government is doing. That the ICE attorney who's defending the government is recommending to the judge that they close your case. They're saying, we would like to dismiss the charges against this applicant. And the applicant or the immigrant is happy. They think, oh great, I'm going to get released from the court. This is a good thing that happened to me. But it's a trap, because as soon as they leave the courtroom, sometimes it's after they're leaving the building or right after they're leaving the courtroom itself, that they get detained by ICE. And the reason is that now that they dismissed their court hearing, which is the way that they're doing due process, they're getting a way to defend themselves in this immigration case. Instead, these people are being placed in expedited removal proceedings, which means they don't need to give them a chance to defend themselves at all. They don't have a chance. They don't have a right to a hearing. Under the Trump administration, they expanded the use of expedited removal to expand to anyone who's been here for less than 2 years, and it doesn't matter where they are inside the United States. Previously, it had to be within 100 miles of a U.S. border. Now that's not the case. They can apply it to anyone who's been here less than 2 years. So if you do have a court hearing that's coming up, a couple of pieces of advice. One, go with a lawyer. Okay, if your hearing's coming up soon, go with a lawyer, and your lawyer can oppose the request for that the judge, that the trial attorney is asking the judge to close your case. Your attorney can say, no, we oppose that. We want to schedule for an individual hearing. Number two, if your hearing is a little bit away, right? So it's at least 2 weeks away. What you can do is have your lawyer file a motion to schedule for an individual hearing. They have to answer the charges in your immigration case if they haven't been addressed yet, in writing, and they need to show what you qualify for and ask the judge to schedule you for an individual hearing. Most judges do approve these requests, so I highly recommend that you do that if you have the time. And then the third thing is, if you are filing for asylum, you need to make sure that the application was done correctly, everything was filled out completely, there's no gaps in information, and if you use the notary, you really need a lawyer to review that application. Okay, because you need to get evidence to support the case, because if not, the judge on his side or her side can preterm it or decide ahead of time that you don't qualify for asylum and issue you an order of removal. Okay, so I wanted everyone to know that that is happening, and let us know if you need us to help you with an upcoming case to avoid an expedited removal.